Hello, here we are at GITEX 2021, GITEX Future Stars. We are talking about biggest innovations. We are talking about with thought leaders, with industry experts, and we are talking about the new things that will happen in the future. One thing is for sure, the robots are here to stay. There will be more and more robots, and this is why we have Arash from TERMINUS, the company that is providing hundreds of robots for Expo 2020.
I'm glad to be here.
Arash, thank you very much for coming in our podcast. As I just said, we are talking about the innovation. Robotics is big, and it will become bigger and bigger. Yeah. Let's not go into the figures and numbers, but what is your expectations when we talk about robotics industry in general?
So this is really something that has come more into the limelight because of Expo. Expo is the first mega event to bring you robotics that you can actually touch, interact with, to the everyday user, to the everyday Expo visitor. This is the first time this has happened, and we have been lucky enough to be chosen as their partner to do this. Premium partner, yes, we are premium, and we do premium quality robots, and that's one of the reasons they chose us.
How many robots are there in Expo 2020?
So there are 152 Expo robots, and they do different things.
What they do on Expo?
The most famous one you might have seen.
Yes, about the masks.
The mascot.
Mascot?
The mascot robot, Opti.
Okay.
So it's round in shape.
Yeah.
It's got an orange color.
Yeah.
And so Opti was an Expo mascot. And when Terminus and Expo started talking, Expo asked, can you turn our mascot into an artificial intelligence-powered robot, autonomous moving, something that can dance, something that can have facial expressions, something that can move its arms for people, and mostly geared towards children, can interact with? And Terminus said yes. And we delivered a fully functional robot to them within 6 months during the pandemic, and now you see 50 Optis on the site. They take part in flash mobs, they take part in welcoming visitors.
They're reminding visitors to keep the masks on?
I think you're referring to Opti's older brother there.
That's a brother,
the security patrol.
I didn't meet the whole family, so
you're more than welcome to visit us at Expo.
Definitely will. So there is an older brother going around.
Older brother going around, and he's the serious security patrol robot.
Opti's having fun. He's younger and fresher.
6-year-old boy running around, needs someone to watch over him. So we have a security robot, and there's 22 of those all over the Expo site. And what they do is they monitor movement, they monitor visitor numbers, but they also ask you to wear your mask, keep social distancing, and they secure a perimeter, and they do all of this autonomously.
I when you're so long in robotics, I can understand and I can feel you're talking about robots like beings, not to say human beings, but beings, yeah? As they are.
They have a character, and once someone came to our office and he looked around, he's like, you have more robots here than humans. And we actually had a laugh about it. And it's true. At some point in our office, we were demoing a lot of robots to different institutions. Everybody now really wants to take part in robotics. Everyone knows it's coming. Everyone can sense that a lot of very monotonous tasks can be taken over by robots. It's just a matter of finding the right partner, a customizable solution, and a premium product.
And the feasibility of using robots. I have to tell you one thing very honestly. These guys, cameramans, they're really, really expensive. Are there any robots that they can replace the cameraman?
Impossible. That will never happen, guys. Not to worry.
No, I know the hosts. It's really hard to. But no, for sure, interaction is something that robots are learning from, and robotics. Not only the robotics in the things like we can see in Expo, but all around in industry is something that is probably the focus of Terminus.
So Terminus is engaged in AIoT. We build smart city solutions. We build our own smart cities in China. So robotics is a part of the Terminus brand. The robotics arm really got a lot of traction from the Expo and being a premium partner. And with this experiment, both Expo and Terminus decided, let's do something that's never been done before. Let's get together and bring robotics to the general public. And then from there, we start to use and develop further and see what works, what needs tweaking. And it really was a visionary idea by both entities. And it is a risk because nobody has done this before. And we are learning as we go along what routes to take, what routes not to take, and the behavior of the user, whereby sometimes users like to have fun with the robot, so they block their path. And the robot tries to find a way around.
Yeah.
And sometimes he may not go on the correct path. And so what we do is monitor all of that and tweak it and adjust it as we go along.
Yeah, you spoke about robots like a family. Expo is the family of GITEX, their younger, older brother. So let's talk about GITEX a little bit, of older brother. GITEX, who is here for ages, and bringing 100,000 people to the show. How is your GITEX? How do you see GITEX as a show where you can present your stuff and meet people, and what is your main goal on GITEX?
So you termed it correctly. It's like brothers. And so the people we meet at Expo are more everyday users, general public users. We collect feedback from them. It's really people on the ground that are interacting with robots. GITEX has been a game changer because it has put us in touch with other businesses. It has put us in touch with other like-minded people that say, hey, we like robotics, we know it's coming, but we need to partner up with someone to provide that solution. And that's where Terminus comes in. All of our solutions are customizable. And so when we talk to a client, we say, listen, we're not looking to sell you an out of the box. Let's talk. What is it you'd like to do? We can help with that. We do our own manufacturing, so we handle all of that process up to delivery. And really, we were not prepared for the numbers of visitors at GITEX. We are actually very pleasantly surprised. I've run out of 2 packs of business cards already. My business development manager is using other people's business cards to hand out to visitors. It really has been a tremendous showing of what GITEX is capable of doing. Now that restrictions are relaxed, people are coming out a bit more, GITEX is really coming into its own. It's showing that it can bounce back, and that there's a huge future potential for more shows like GITEX going down the line.
Thank you very much for getting us closer with your family of robots, and getting us closer with Expo, our family, And I wish you all the best in the future, and to make so many smart cities around the world with your technology.
Thank you very much for having me.
And next year we'll talk about the cameramans and everything.
Yeah, we'll discuss that offline.
So expensive.
Yeah,
so expensive.
offline. Let's take it offline.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.